All right, to hell with it. Like I said, I'm having some problems with, but just whatever. Let's just go with it. Where's the milk? Sorry, no milk. Sorry. I actually did plan on drinking a Baja Blast tonight. So why don't we do that? Hold on. I said, you know what? I literally haven't had Baja Blast in like what month. So let's do it. What up, Tay? Do you all hear Seth freaking Rollins in the background? All right, guys. I need to ask you all. Well, first of all, let me explain. I don't know if you saw my post earlier, but I am funneling my donations. Basically, I'm gonna turn this down because I literally can't hear myself. Oh, Solo Sokoa, Jesse Mateo. So my friends over at Unamas, they were set to open a coffee shop about 2 weeks ago. Just amazing people that used to work at different coffee shops, and let's just say they helped me out during difficult times. Free coffee, things like that sometimes. Um, but anyway, what I want to do is, since they were trying to open up their coffee shop about 2 weeks ago, they had a lot of setbacks with inspectors and things like that. So Gucci, go look at I actually put the Streamlabs link. I was gonna try to transition out of the coffee stuff at least for this stream, mainly so that I could separate the funds for them. That's what I was gonna say. But essentially, their build out came to a screeching halt about 2 weeks ago when the inspectors basically said they have to rip out everything and redo it. They don't have the money to do that, but they're kind of too far in the process. So right now, they've been doing pop ups and trying to sell coffee. I can only drink so much coffee, so if you all would like to help donate, um, all the money, all the proceeds from tonight's stream, and possibly the whole weekend stream, because I know there's money in the bank and stuff too, and Worlds Collide. I will be giving it to them. Um, so yeah, again, that's why I wanted to use a different link so that it kind of um, watch. So Streamlabs, Gucci, you got this link, buddy? Tay, can we talk about that? Can we talk? Like, I listened to Weezy's album like maybe 1 in the morning, and I'm like, what are these friggin' outdated beats? I was baffled. Gucci, here's a link though if you want to put that on. Let's drink some Baja. My daughter's actually here. She can actually hear me right now. So just a heads up. Solo's basically calling says group of ghetto bloodline, Timu bloodline. I thought I was in for a treat after you know what's funny? I skipped like the first two, thinking like, okay, it's just the intros, you know. Nope, it's not like it got better. I know. Solo's grown on me, but not that much. Long time no see. He crazy. As some look, I'm gonna sound like such a bitch when I say this, but as someone who hasn't drank soda in a long time, I'm struggling right now. I'm like, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I know y'all probably like used to drinking soda, and I was used to drinking it too. But if you like abstain from soda for a while and you drink it back, it's like so pungently sweet. So that's what's going on right now. Just like if you abstain from other things, and they're scary, when you try again. Not talking about anything else. Bark at that man. Oh, oh. You know who I miss? I miss friggin' Tamatonga. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm telling you, man. Tell you also. I mean, you saw my streams last time. I would just drink a soda, no problem. But it's been enough of a time that I'm like, it's kind of sweet. What soda are you drinking, Tay? Gucci, do you have permission? Cause I give you permission to do all of that. I know you got permission in the Discord. Not that we use the Discord. Gotta get back on it, man. Solo just said, but shut up, man. I'll see what you're trying to do. Sunkiss Orange is good. It's no caffeine, so you're good. Ooh. You know how I know Solo's good, and I don't give him enough credit? He's memeable. If you're memeable, like, you got everything. He just went, like, he just made a face. Yeah, I don't mean. When Solo did that, yeah, 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 I heard you, yeah. I forget how like big Solo is. Like he's as big as like Bronson Reed and like as big as Breaker, but he doesn't present like that, right? Jacob Fatu about to kill people. Discord has been awfully quiet. We damn near useless right now. And guys, if you're new, thank you so much. Hey, look at the pop up. Let me hold it. Oh, Alyssa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for donating. Everybody, Alyssa just donated $80. That's like 10 coffees from one of their pop up events. Not even. That's like 10 coffees from one of their pop up events. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. They're gonna be happy. They're gonna be happy with me. I already told them I was gonna give their. They have well, not the two of them. They're not a couple, but Pow. She's actually married to my friend Ryan. And long story short, they have a beautiful baby girl, and she's a little younger than Alea. So what I like to do is kind of give them the hand me downs and stuff. So I got like a whole box ready with clothes for them. So as of right now, we got $80 for them and a box of clothing. So I'm feeling good. I actually was telling my daughter about this. I'm starting to really feel like really um, motivated, especially I guess with my situation from the last couple years, to like really just be a part of causes and donate my time and help people in need. Just because like I know how it felt on my end, and like I just want to give people that feeling. So I was telling my daughter like, maybe we'll go volunteer our time and do some efforts, this summer while she doesn't have school. So, yeah, Kenny's your brother. I love the tech for the stream time. It was supposed to be better, guys. It really was supposed to be better, but some of the elements of it are not working. At the very least, at least like Alyssa's stuff popped up there when she donated. So I appreciate her getting her kudos. Um, Gucci. You know what's funny? So everybody, if you don't know, I just call I call him Gucci because it's Burr winning. It's a joke. It's not even how you really pronounce his name, but um, let's call him Gucci, like Gucci Man Burr. Um, I actually thought this today. I was watching people's streams, right? And I'm like, why the hell didn't I invest in like a Switch 2? It's too late now. It's too late now. But I was like, I should have invested in a Switch 2 and streamed it because I was watching people's streams. I'm like, that would have been great for my daughter and I. She's actually playing her Switch 1 right now as we speak. It would have been great to get a Switch 2 and like stream it for everybody. And so I felt really guilty that I didn't like try to get a Switch 2 um, and do that for you all. The floating blocks are supposed to be like it's supposed to show like the latest subscribers and the streamers, but it's not populating properly. That's what I was having trouble with um the whole time. So I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna get on without the blocks because it's supposed to be like it's supposed to show you like the bit goal and it's supposed to show you like top donations and things like that. So um, it didn't show that right now. But I was also thinking like, you know, give me some suggestions, right? I should have probably had this prepared, but like, if you donate $1, I gotta do an impression. If you donate $5, I gotta do an impression of Soul Sikoa without pants, like that sort of thing. You know, I was just kidding. By the way, just oh, now kicked off. It looks like I'm in the void. Not not the without pants. I never said that. Oh Jesus! I am going to ban the women on my stream. Just a heads up. Like, what is this? In fact, I'm gonna ban all the women and Gucci, just cause. Just wanted to say something. Mario Kart World looks really good. I was watching a video with Rainbow Road, and it looked super cool. So it looked super cool. I was like, "What did we do?" You know what you did. You know what you did. But wait, what I do? Yeah, Gucci's confused. He doesn't. He's say, he's catching strays, and he has no idea why. I have some great ideas. Don't threaten me with a good time. Basically banning Alyssa Gucci and absolutely, absolutely, and then Anna whenever she gets in here, and who else? Alyssa definitely deserves it. She's still not drank that dishwasher liquid. Dang, I did say if we get $100, I would shoot off this money gun, and we're almost there already. We're literally almost there already. So anytime we get $100, at least, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot off this money gun, and we're gonna drench ourselves in money. I'm gonna have to call my daughter over for that. She's gonna have a kick out of it. Lay, did you ever see Daddy shoot off his money gun? Ooh, you're gonna have to see that. We just need $20 more. Why do you guys want me to die? Is that a rhetorical or? Because I can start. I can. Number one, I don't like you. Number two, I really don't like you. Number three, I loathe you. Kenny, would you ever bring your daughter on stream? Yeah, she's actually got permission from me to run in and do whatever if she wants to, but she's playing her little I don't know if it's Minecraft or Animal Crossing probably right now. So she's busy. She's reached this age. It's so funny. Just like, and anybody who's a parent here knows what I'm talking about. It's like when she was 6 and 7, she was like cling to the hip with me. Now she's like 8, and she's kind of like, um, she kind of wants to do her own thing. Like she wants to play video games. It's summer break, right? So yeah, right. It's like she gained her independence, and now she does whatever she wants, right? So I have to go bother her now. Like in a little bit, I'm probably just gonna go just like just to bother her. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My daughter has my sense of humor, though. Like, like she said, "How dare you?" My daughter has my sense of humor. I told her don't say certain things if you come on air because she'll say something like, "My daddy hits me all the time." Like she's totally kidding, but it's just how we are. I always say like, um, it's I don't know when your kids are able to like joke about you doing stuff like that. I think that you're a good parent because it means obviously it's not a threat to them, if that makes sense. Damn, I forgot your daughter was that old. She wasn't though. When all this stuff started, she was 5, right? So she was 5, and it's just that's how quickly time goes. And she just turned 8 at the end of March. So it's crazy how time's flying, and she's gonna be in 3rd grade. Um, she's in the gifted program. Like I'm really proud. I mean, she can hear me, so I'm just saying it. I'm really proud of her. I tell her every day. Huh? Hey, you are proud of me? Like I don't tell you that every day? That's it. No food tomorrow. No food. She wasn't feeling too well today, so she's resting. I'm just laughing, imagining Kenny super kicking his daughter. Super kick, like how Jake Russo did it with the son. Super kick. I had to, I had to move away because I was about to slap the keyboard, and that shit would have hurt. Um, by the way, I've got an actual nephew now, and not my cousin's kid. Dude loves me. Yeah, it's different. It's different when I'm like my sister's. Same thing. Like, um, with my daughter, that those are her favorite people, right? Like, I don't have any qualms saying it. Like, she can love me, love her mom, love her granddad, um, her grandmother, whatever. But like my sisters, she loves them especially. Woo, Pac! I got you all in check. What up? What's going on? So I'm gonna have to respond to this. Well, y'all about to have. Uh oh. I was gonna say Tiffy. I almost said it the last stream, but I didn't. So everybody, Tiffy is with Chow right now. So if y'all want to congratulate her, please do. Please do. And yeah, the birthday's near my birthday, which is just we're setting up the Chow for disaster. Being associated with me in any way. But yes, I knew about that a couple weeks ago. I grew up in a household with my cousins, so I call their kids. You know what, Tay? I'm gonna say it like this: I didn't grow up exactly rich, you know, and my house was the gathering house. You know what I mean? And so, um, my cousins spent so many nights at my house. Like they were basically my parents' kids too, and so I get you. I get you is what I'm saying. So like, I got cousins and stuff that are pretty much siblings. Um, Me and Max already congratulated her on our Discord group. You know the fact that y'all have a Discord group to talk to each other, and the name of it. What did y'all say? The name of it was shit talking me. That's terrible. That's make me feel some type of way. Get in the zone, auto zone. I am blocking like half of my icons right now. I call my second cousins nieces and nephews as well. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We have a family, and I don't know. Maybe that's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a minority thing, right? So same here. Where I remember my like bluntly, my child comes up to me and she goes, um, "Mommy says, what did she say? Like, oh, so and so are my second cousins, or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, we don't." Oh, talking about my cousin or whatever, and she calls him Uncle DJ. Like, no, that's your. Mommy says that's my second cousin, and my exact words were, um, I said, "Don't you ever fucking call your DJ your cousin." I said that's your uncle because I said we're closer. We're as close as siblings. I said something like that. I didn't say that mean. I just act like I'm that mean. Um, but I basically said it in front of my cousin. I said, "Look, we grew up, as close as brothers." So I said, "You call him uncle. That's your uncle as far as I'm concerned." So yeah, I don't know. Again, I think that's a minority thing where minority families where you don't really say that whole second cousin shit. It's like it's uncle and aunt. Right. So Uncle George, who's actually my cousin, may he rest in peace. So exactly that, exactly that. You left us alone for a year. You know what's crazy? I feel like you're exaggerating, but you're not. It was like 9 months. Um, so um, thank you guys for still sticking with me, and the fact that I saw a statistic which was kind of crazy. So obviously, I just jumped back on stream Monday. It was the first one, and they sent me something on Twitch that was basically like, because I was like, oh man, like I felt like I didn't have a lot of viewers like compared to last time because it's been a while, and then I got a notification that was just like, you know, you did better than 80% of streamers do after a year or something, like the way the statistic was. And I was just like, damn, the fact that I could jump in and at least have enough people on a chat that it's like we're talking, we're doing stuff, it's better than like 80% of people's streams. And so it just kind of like, the whole lesson I'm trying to say is like, it just made me, it humbled me and made me reevaluate. Like I have an amazing community, I have amazing people on this chat, and to be able to just jump in and y'all jump in the chat right away, like you're looking forward to it, that makes me feel some type of way. So I appreciate it. It wasn't January. Last time I think I streamed was October. Way worse. So that's what I mean. It was, I think it was 9 months. You alright? What happened? It's okay. Do you need something?
Can I have a treat?
Can you have a treat? No. Go to bed. Ah. Love you.
Can I have a treat?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Love you. Love you. You alright?
One thing before I go.
Mm-hmm. Not on stream. Not on stream. Don't show them that you do this to me. Wait, what are you getting?
No, just a treat.
The Hershey's bar?
No, we're out.
You're out? So why is it still there? Throw it away.
Oh, it's like,
Choke him, I mean.
one more thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is Steven, guys. So she handed me Steven gut. So I like all her stuffed animals, but it's the one stuffed animal that I have a rivalry with. And I just don't like him. Okay. It's a stuffed cockatiel. And yes. It's just a joke. I don't know, for some reason like the joke became when we got him that I don't like him.
Cream.
Another ice cream? Alright, it's summer break, but make sure you close that freezer properly, please.
Okay. As long as you stay with Steven for the whole thing.
Fine. I can't, I'm not reading it out loud. Did you get one?
No, I'm getting the plate.
Yeah, she's been on summer break for about a week now. So that's why she's having ice cream right now, because I don't really care. She doesn't have school tomorrow. I really wish we could like display like how much we've made already, because that's awesome. Kenny, if you find an extra wild switch to, let me know. I'll cash app you the money. Yo, legit. I I don't want to say like I'm lucky, man, but I'm definitely the person that you want to be searching stuff for you, because I find them. I'll never forget. I got a story for you. So it was December 2020, and like, my friends that were in a chat, and they're all like, "We're waiting for the PS5 drop. We're waiting for it's going live at 3 p.m." It was like the day after Christmas, and basically everybody was like, "Oh my god, we missed it!" And I click on the link like maybe 2 hours after everybody said that it doesn't work anymore, and then I click add to cart. I click buy, and I'm just like, again, I'm just like, it's gonna, it's gonna like time out eventually, and all of a sudden it says congratulations, it's getting shipped, and I'm like, I think I just bought a PS5. So I like legit bought a PS5 without like wanting it, if that makes sense. And I sent the link or the screenshot to my friends, and they were like, "You son of a bitch, we've been trying for hours." And I'm like, I didn't know how that happened, right? It's those were in better days, of course. Why y'all surprised? Like I like you know, why y'all surprised that Jimmy Uso won? It's Julia, mother of God. Julia's gonna kill her. I like how she's still doing the like United States of Chelsea stuff, the secret Hermits. Like she's not even the United States champion anymore. Pledge your allegiance, fuckers. By the way, if you haven't seen Ballerina yet, go watch it. It's so good. Piper Niven got me roll every time she's like she's got this on her on her mouth. You haven't seen John Wick yet? No, we gotta fix that. Everyone, what's funny is like I didn't even care about John Wick, and when I saw it for the first time, it's like my favorite movie now. I'm obsessed. So you definitely like, but I will say you don't have to watch Ballerina to watch, or sorry, you don't have to watch John Wick to watch Ballerina. But it would just help you get the jokes that like when one or two things happen, you're kind of like, oh okay, that's from the second John Wick. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're missing out. I agree with that. My bad for the ads. The way I'm trying to do it, I'm trying to get it to where it runs kind of like right now, like Smackdown's on commercial. Like we should be running ads, so that way you at least you know don't have it happen in the middle of a match. Give me a second. I'm gonna go try to pull it up to see if I can do just that. Where is Stream Manager? Stream Manager over here. Find the ad manager panel. Sorry about that, guys. Again, we're testing. We're testing. The quality drop. Is it better now though? Never do that again. That's what my that's what my parents said about dating my. Anyway, I for some stupid reason I thought Piper Niven would have her gear underneath and rip off the suit. Nope. They're just I forget the Secret Service just wrestle in suits. Yada to meet. Her song sucks, man. It's not that it's a bad song. It doesn't get a reaction. And I've actually said this to I hate this sometimes in wrestling where it's just like I get that the talent like a song. I get that a talent like who's like, "Oh, I sang this or I did this or whatever." But if it's hurting your fucking reaction, I don't care how good the song is or how much you like it. The fact that you see again, look what Gucci just said. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It sounds like the Smackdown theme. It's not, and it's the fact that like it sounds so similar and gets no reaction. What was wrong with her old song, the Zelina Vega, like that got a reaction. So I always say like I think AEW has this problem sometimes because like the talent has more freedom to like one I could think of is when Private Party was like, oh, we're gonna change our song from shots, and it just didn't work. It was a cooler song. It was a really good song, but it didn't beat crowd participation of people going shots, 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 shots. You know that song was hot. That song should have been on the Carter Six. The Carter Six sucked though. Sorry. She should still come out to the LWO theme. No, like she has her own. To me, she has her own song that she's been using since right after her Andrade days. So, what was wrong with that song? Baja Blast got me hyped though. That's the one thing you don't drink soda for a while. I know. I was fucking with Dave. I said talk about the Carter Six. um, Shout out to my boys Gresh and like Gresh, same thing. He was talking about listening to Carter Six, and I felt so bad, man. I was like, I wanted to warn him. It was like I wanted to be like, no. I'm pretty sure I've heard how happy on talent are with Def Rebel trying to cook. Cook? You mean reheat dishes? Because at this point, they're just putting shit in the microwave and saying like, "Hey, it's good." Like, bro, I want a burger. Like, cook. They're like, nah. Put it in the microwaves real quick. That's the type of cooking they're doing. They're handing me a bowl of cereal and telling me they made me a meal. Okay? Kenny, who's your personal goat? Well, I don't really own any farm animals. We we rescued a dog for a little bit. Now, who's my personal goat? You talking about music? All jokes aside, you talking about music or just like wrestlers? Yo, Def Rebel, you got some hidden talent. Please keep it hidden. I like that comment. um, Music. I was a Wayne fan back in the day, but let me think. Let me think. Um, I'm trying to think of like somebody that's sustained, cause I've just always liked everybody. Let me see. Who, you talking about music in general or rapper? Actually, I tell you. Actually, I know exactly who my goat is. I've always been an Eminem fan, so Eminem definitely was my goat for a long time. Um, again, I was a big Wayne fan. I was listening to the mixtapes, the drought, things like that. I liked early Drake, but I like stopped liking Drake for a while, like a long time. Um, like I don't like Drake anymore. Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten, it's like a lyrical jam, you know. Just the rap in that, the rhyme scheme, the ta So if you haven't heard that song, definitely go listen to Unwritten. by Natasha Bedingfield, my goat rapper right there. Um, I never got into like J Cole. J Cole, I can acknowledge he's an amazing lyricist, probably like the goat. I can agree with that. But like I've always needed a little bit more like how Wayne has like a little bit more flow to him and like a little bit more pop element to it. That's why like okay, example like I know Nas is amazing. Back in the day, like I didn't like Lupe Fiasco or I actually wasn't the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan for a long time. Um, Again, I acknowledge how amazing he is now. Um, but like around the time like swim pools came out and stuff, like I had it took some convincing from friends to get me to like that song. So um, I know I'm like blanking like on a couple things on a couple people I listen to. Definitely Pac though. I mean like I listen to a lot of Pac. Who be the last motherfucker breathing? Superstar by Lupe Fiasco. Yeah, actually, you know who my goat was, and there's a reason I can't say it. I'm just realizing why I'm blanking on somebody. I was a huge, and again, I'm gonna preface this by saying can't support him anymore. Whatever. I'm just talking about 808s and Heartbreaks days. I was definitely a big Kanye fan. Like Kanye was my goat. So it's kind of sad to see like what he's become because I was super super into you know, graduation, 808s. I thought his tours were amazing. I liked like put it this way, I liked him better than Jay Z because Jay Z was a little less flash, where Kanye was a little bit more. Um, he had the theatrics, but again, I'm not endorsing anything he does even remotely now. But there was a time period. There was a time period that he was just a genius. I loved all. I'm really music heavy, right? Like so, I always liked how he incorporated samples from other songs, and like really like in really creative ways. So it's just again, it's just a damn shame. Like I can't even like tell people how much I liked him. You know what I mean? Just gets and rightfully so. I mean he's he says some stupid shit now. Early Kanye and only like so yeah through the wire type stuff, right? Yeah, through the wire and all falls down. Like yeah, like early Kanye, the stuff he did. Like what's the one song he did on Chappelle Show? Everybody that like that's a good one. Yeah, but anyway, let's get back on. Zelina Vega's getting her ass kicked. She got like rope in her mouth right now. Oh Jesus, Jesus, she like smashed her face into the turnbuckle. Like that was bad. I wouldn't be surprised if Piper was trying to give her some damn revenge for okay, she got her hands in. Never mind. She got her hands in, but I thought she was getting some revenge for freaking Chelsea Green right there. Yeah, to Donda. Yo, dead on, dead on. That's a great assessment. But like, could I tell you like when I got a record player, right? So, and the last thing I'll say about him, I swear, the last because I had to get 808s because that was just like such a definitive album for me. Funny enough, like 808s and Heartbreak and you know Paramore, um, was it Riot? Yeah, I had to have those two albums. Like if I got a record player, I had to get those two albums, and so I found them. And 808s was not a fucking easy album to find. It was expensive. Let's just say it like that. Your sub, what up? Your subs on X don't follow you on here. Yep, I guess not. The last Kanye song that I liked was Diamonds. Yeah. Do you have a guilty pleasure rapper artist? I guess at this point it's Kanye, right? That's the guilty pleasure one. But um, again, I'm just blanking. I'm blanking on my library, so I'm literally searching my Apple Music. Um, I don't know if it's guilty pleasure, but like T Pain, like definitely I have love for T Pain. Um, Let me think. If we're talking guilty pleasure, definitely like something like an Iggy Azalea or something. Yeah, you know. Oh, my Apple Watch says I need to stand. Um, let me think. Let me think. Oh, you know who a guilty pleasure is right now? Definitely Glorilla. Like Glorilla is I've been listening to a lot of Glorilla actually, like recently. Um, get him Glow. So I definitely like Southern hip hop. So I was like a Ti fan and stuff like that. So Glorilla is definitely a throwback to like you know a lot of that Southern gritty hip hop, that Memphis hip hop. So 100% Glorilla. Like she got a song called "Got Me Fucked Up Part 2." I love it. So what you know about me with Sexy Red, um, but Glorilla is what I like to call. It is stupid, but it's just I always tell my friends it's hip hop. So it's like hip hop that's got like that flow to it that it's like just a feel good song. So yeah. Can we pretend that airplanes? God, B.O.B. Strange Clouds. Strange Clouds was a good song. I don't know how we got in a hip hop discussion, but it's okay. Um, beautiful was it? Beautiful girls. Hold on. Nothing on You by B.O.B. and Bruno Mars. That's a good one too. Definitely a music aficionado. I love talking about music. So thank you guys for opening that. I think Julia's helping her so that she gets a title shot. Oh, oh, that was so good. That was so good. You see, this is the problem. This is what I mean by like the problem I have with Zelina Vega. She's amazing right now. She's on a great run. By the way, did y'all see the damn Slim Jim logos? It literally looks like the fucking logo that I made the other day. Oh my god. I'm tweeting it out. Hold on. I gotta go find it because I literally tweeted it out. And it looks exactly the same. Oh, of course. I deleted it. Hold on. I gotta go find it. Because that is freaking hilarious. Y'all get to see me tweet in real time. See, she turned on her. I told you. She just wants the next title shot. That's all it was. We missed your Three Doors Down and Creed sing-alongs. I'm telling you, that's why I try to tell people I like everything. I like everything. You know what's funny? Like the reason it looks like the damn stuff that I tweeted out the other day is because I really did think like a graphic artist, where I go, okay, if they slam through the middle of the table, they're not gonna want the logo there. They're gonna want the logo on the sides. Realistically, that's why it looked the same. But that's crazy. That's crazy that I got it like dead on. I can't find it. Oh, we're back. We're back to the Alistair Black stuff. Okay, sorry guys, I'm tweeting. How are you streaming from backstage? It's not me. It's not me. Nickelback. I can I tell y'all Nickelback is like a guilty pleasure. I actually do like Nickelback. Alistair Black to me shouldn't be a babyface anyway. He definitely should be more of a heel. Um, but like he's always tweened a little bit, so I wouldn't like expect to like him to be a heel per se, as much as like he's just a darker babyface, right? Yeah, All right, guys, I'm back. So, LA Knight said he got himself crewed up.
Seth's been here. He's done that. He's had that case. He's been the champion. As a matter of fact, he's going to want to come in tomorrow and he's going to want to burn it down.
El Cable Americano.
But Seth, what you got to understand is there's nothing hotter than an LA Knight.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that they're in freaking LA. So LA Knight winning in LA kind of makes sense, but that makes too much sense sometimes. No man else ever truly could.
I understand. Look, this is a big deal here. Money in the Bank's a big deal. Money in the Bank can make careers, it can break careers. So I understand why your feelings got hurt at the fact that I went ahead and stole the pin from you. My man, it's a three-way match. I did what I had to do, and I got the job done. If you got a problem with that, if that hurt your feelings, I'm sorry for you. But now what you did is you set yourself up to get your feelings hurt one more time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will know coming into LA, coming into California. Well, we're in Bakersfield today. He ain't gonna be in LA. He's gonna be sitting on the couch. He's gonna be sitting on the couch watching this man showing everybody whose game this is, with everybody saying,
It doesn't matter. LA Knight's from LA. His name's LA Knight. Don't confuse where he's actually from with his gimmick. Brum, brum, brum. And Wayne's from Lucia.
fascinating return to WWE from Aleister Black. This will be his fifth match since coming
He's
back
already had 5 matches. It feels like he came back last week.
coming off a lone loss on Smackdown in his entire career, and now he faces the man that triple threat champion. Or as Sanchez said moments ago, I did what I have to do. Black feels like that victory in qualification for Money in the Bank was stolen from him. It's Black against L.A. Knight.
This July, WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back. The Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, and the history-making all-women's spectacle Evolution. 3 massive shows, 1 unforgettable weekend. We are all rooting for you. We all had this feeling that something special was gonna happen. And trust me, it did. That is the best feeling in the world.
AGT, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock. Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Bucks Cravings boxes. There's the $5 classic box full of cream faves. The $7 Supreme box for your swankier side. And the $9 Cantina Box box has a whole world of tasty indulgences, including the slows.
Did you ever smoke Smarties when you were younger? No. Did my message go through? I feel like my message didn't actually go through. I typed everything out and then it didn't do it.
Planning on having to replace their brakes today.
that typing for what? Exactly. It just went away. I typed all that out. I'm like typing a shortened version of it now because I'm like, nope, not doing that again.
Everyone's smelling fresh and clean. With that done, it's time to get to work.
Big news! All you can eat wings and fries is back at Buffalo Wild Wings with boneless and traditional wings. And I'm gonna eat loads of them. Truckloads of
There
traditional,
we go.
loads of boneless. Go truckloads of both because it's all you can eat and I don't have to stop.
I typed way more than that and it didn't show up. Oh, so stupid.
Chase for Business is literally what it says in the name. It is Chase for Business, where I can find everything I need in one place so we can help people get back to life.
No, not Smarties, I'll tell you that much. Well, I have. What a badass.
Don't freeze. What are you talking about? I never freeze.
Black Panther tomorrow.
Alright, we're back. So they've just been standing there. They've just been standing there the entire commercial break. So can I take? Okay, I gotta admit something to you. So I'm part English, right? I'm having trouble. I'm just gonna tell you because you said Smarties, and I think in America Smarties, correct me if I'm wrong, are the twisted candy things. But I grew up with like the Smarties that are pretty much like they're similar to M&Ms in a tube. That's like the English Smarties. So that's where the reason I kind of looked confused is because I'm like, which Smarties? Which Smarties is he talking about? Okay, so Alyssa knows what I'm talking about. Because Smarties are a completely different thing. I grew up with the chocolate Smarties. I actually hated the other one. In fact, I like those. I like Smarties, the chocolate like M&M type ones, better than M&Ms. Okay, so right, so Tay, but listen what Tay's telling you. They're like sweet tarts wrapped. That's what I was gonna say. Smarties in America, the ones that are not imported. Uh, Alyssa, I'm gonna get to that. It's like just a little tiny thing. Whereas like a Smarties tube would be like a big. It'd be like smoking a fat cigar. Like that's why it was ridiculous to get the visual. It would be like, let's just say it looks. It would look weird. But it, yeah, what if you don't if you get a chance? There's two things I want you to get. If we're talking about like English, European type candies and stuff, I want you to get Smarties, the chocolate, and I want you to get my favorite chocolate is actually not an American chocolate. It's a Cadbury Flake. So if you go try a Cadbury Flake, it is my favorite chocolate. It's all about the texture because literally you bite into it and it like crumbles into like a powder. So no, I wasn't born in Europe. I just have a lot of family in Brumley, so I visit there a lot. So you see, Alyssa just I was gonna say Alyssa respects me. She knows what I'm talking about. So I used to get like a pent, a pent. I forgot what they call it in England, but it's called like a pent bar or something like that. Basically, it's a dollar ice cream, and they take a Cadbury flake and they just stick it straight in. It's the best ice cream. It's the best ice cream and the best with a Cadbury flake afterwards. Okay, you better order us all some chocolate Smarties, Dad. Jesus. I gotta watch what I say because then it just becomes me buying everybody's stuff. I could marry a flake, like genuinely. Careful how you say that. But yeah, Cadbury flakes are my favorite. I think I'd found them like at a store here, and like I bought, and I'm not like a sweet tooth kind of person, but I bought like a whole, um, just like a whole batch of them because I'd never seen them in the states before. Yeah, Google that one, Cadbury flake. I'm telling you, that thing is amazing. Now I want one. Alyssa, are you shipping one? Now keep in mind, hold on. Now keep in mind, they have two versions of the flake, and this is very, very important. They have one, but I think it's called something different. I think it's called like a flake covered flake or something like that, where it has like chocolate over the top, so it's not as crumbly. Don't get that one. If you look at Cadbury Flake, it just literally just crumbles. So good. I gotta watch what I say. You just figured that out. Yes, yes. I'm naive, guys. Okay, it's called a 99 flake. That's the chocolate. That's the ice cream that I like. It's literally just the best way to describe it to Americans. It's just literally a soft serve with the Cadbury flake just stuck into it. Like imagine if like and this is not a fair comparison whatsoever because this sucks compared to flake, but it's like if you could get a soft serve ice cream on a cone and just stick a Snickers in it or a Twix or something. Like that's probably the equivalent. Those are ones with the airy cookie thing like. I wouldn't say cookie. No, I wouldn't say cookie because they're not cookies at all. Because it's literally just airy chocolate. So there's no filling, there's no nothing, and that's kind of the point of it. Just like the only way to describe it is like it's if you took a bite into a Snickers and it became like Nesquik. Like I don't know, I don't know how to really explain it. I'm just gonna have to buy you all. Oh, Maltesers, my bad, my bad. I'm still stuck on this Cadbury flake. Yeah, Maltesers are more like is it Whoppers that we have in the states? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the malted milk balls. So they're called Whoppers. Father, stop making me hungry. I know they're showing a Pizza Hut commercial too, so I'm gonna be starving here in a second.
You know what else has no interest? Me. You can pay your own way.
Excuse me, sir. The captain needs you back in the cockpit.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Whoppers are shit. Oh, they're 100%. I hate Whoppers. Not the ones you get from Hungry Jack's or Burger King as they call it in the states. I'm cultured, guys. I'm cultured. It's funny. I googled it and it says in the UK, Maltesers are the equivalent of the American candy Whoppers. Yeah. So, but Maltesers are considered to be slightly lighter and more airy texture than Whoppers. Yeah, because Whoppers are very like. That's why I don't like them actually, because they're just like heavier, I guess. Hungry Jack's mention. Wait till I start talking about like Five Sauce and like Ashton Irwin's drumming, and then I can really get into some Australian pop girly stuff. Dense as fuck.
$600 a year. If you're 50 plus, you can save up to that much by switching two unlimited lines from Big Wireless to Consumer Cellular. And we've got the same reliable coverage, so why don't you
Dense as fuck.
while I take this hammer and
Stop. I know, like this has devolved into like literally just us talking about food and candy. Like we're not talking about wrestling whatsoever. All right, all right.
$30 each. Call Consumer Cellular.
Your cheeseburger deserves a nice big slice of our Sargento family legacy. You can taste over 70 years of our family
Insert the average Twitter user. As long as we don't start talking about lollipops, we're good. What? So we could talk about. Those were the days, man. What was that the Carter 3? Carter 4? Was it Carter 3? Because that's the one that had 3 Pete. Yeah, lollipop was on that one. You let me like a lollipop. Family's making. Ooh. Okay, I'm in. I'm in. We're making chicharron. We're making lots of things. Kenny, why? Sorry. I'm sorry. The Carter 6 sucked. That's why. He should have stopped at the Carter 4. Maybe he won't, but maybe he should. Maybe he will. Do it for the realest in the game right now. She will. I'm kind of confused why everyone's so like baffled at Jimmy Uso winning, because like haven't we kind of established that in kayfabe like he's at a certain level? The Carter 5 was good though. I mean, only comparatively to 6. He was starting to fade a little bit. Nice to talk about food, gets the chair. Let's talk about candy, guys. JC Mateo was still a rookie, yeah. A 54-year-old rookie. I agree. It's ridiculous, but it's true. Sorry, 63-year-old rookie. Oh, by the way, guys, oh, stopped his ass. Did they just give an excuse for like LA Knight to lose tomorrow? Please no. Oh, but by the way, spoiler, I'm definitely changing my hairstyle. I'm like getting rid of the mullet again because I've actually gotten rid of it a couple times. But I was gonna try something different, so just don't miss it too much. It might happen soon. Uh-oh. Aleister Black just jumped in front of him. Uh-oh. Braun Breaker. Oh, took a hell of a spear from friggin' Braun Breaker. I really, really hope this is not an excuse for like why he loses tomorrow. I'm be really pissed off. Guys, if you're watching on X, do me a favor. Definitely go on Twitch, twitch.com/Kenny Thoughts. Subscribe there. Follow there. Chat over there.
Interrupted by Seth Rollins. Everybody here at Smackdown should have taken notice right from the start. Those are the participants tomorrow in the Fantasy Ladder match. Seth Rollins and his alliance with Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Well, it's utter devastation. We've seen how dominant that power trio can be. Now they've brought that effort.
I
Apparently,
mean, either way, someone was gonna die. No, he didn't. He didn't need to counter it tonight. They got to establish this group as dominant, right?
Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, our SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. Here they are.
At WWE, things tend to move pretty fast. This week we're climbing the ladder at Money in the Bank, and next week
Draft?
kicking off the
Oh, King of the Ring. Okay.
tournaments. And this year it's bigger than ever. The tournaments begin with 4 fatal
So we're getting King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, it would seem.
From there it becomes a co-branded singles competition with
I would actually really like if they delay the Queen of the Ring to like have the finals at Evolution. Oh well, Night of Champions.
could not be higher. Because the king and
That makes sense. It's 2 night SummerSlam, so the winners get to challenge for the world title.
What a headline-grabbing announcement by Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce with the return of the King.
Can I be honest with you? I love Byron. First of all, let me say it like that. But I'm so shocked that he survived every cut
One of those
that
tournaments.
they've had.
He is Jade Cargill.
Oh snap! It's Jade Cargill.
No tomorrow night ladder match, but how good ladder match, ladder match, but ladder match, ladder match in the Queen of the
By the way, um, Byron Saxton's deceptively tall. I've met him at FCW, and he was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "He's a bigger dude than I thought he was." So if you look like Jade Cargill's like shorter, a lot shorter than him.
On a slightly different note, also last week, we saw Bianca Belair refuse to forgive Naomi for what she did to you, but everybody wants to know, where do things stand between you and Bianca?
Jade, listen, just a friendly reminder. Salt and sugar look the same. So either choose your friends wisely or don't have any at all. And if you
What
think you're
line
winning
was that,
the
Charlotte?
ring, you're
A
gonna
reminder
lose.
that salt and sugar look the
Focus on
same.
the queen
I got it. I
and
got
the
what she was saying.
WWE.
Oh my God! It's Tiffany Stratton.
Now look who is set to join us.
Right. Okay. So Tay, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Is Byron comes across like he's 5'9". Dude, 6'2". Like it's kind of crazy. Like
SummerSlam, Met Night, 2 nights, and I will finally
Charlotte. How do we feel about Charlotte? Right. Here's how I feel. I think Charlotte's super underrated for what she is. I like Charlotte in that sense. However, I think that she's I think she doesn't realize sometimes how unlikable she is. I know that sounds weird, but it's just like she's just one. She's meant to be a heel, so it's like when she's a babyface, it doesn't work. And I think that she doesn't know how to be a babyface. I'm trying to watch my words, but it's just like there's nothing of merit in the sense of like us average people. We can't look at someone like Charlotte and be like, "Oh yeah, I like her." She's got like a "I'm better than you" thing, and I'm sure in real life. Here's the thing: I'm sure in real life she's not like that, but like her character, she doesn't tweak it at all. I don't know. Yeah,
Speaking of toasted, hey pal, looking crispy.
yeah. No, I was gonna say I don't. I really doubt she's like. She seems to me. She seems like a sweetheart. Like outside of the ring. Again, I don't know. I don't know her personally. I have no idea. But I've seen videos of her like approaching kids and like, oh, I'll take a picture with you and stuff, and I'm just like, she seems cool. But again, just there's nothing to like about her on a character level. She just comes across as like, I won't say a nepo baby or something, but the point is she leads into that. Like compare it to like Cody Rhodes, I guess, who has the same exact background, but Cody Rhodes like knows how to like be like the everyman. Like I feel like Charlotte doesn't know how to like relate to people and pull them in. She should have let Sasha win at Mania. I was at Mania 32. That was the probably the match of the night. That triple threat.
That's clean, hands down. Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love. Because when you order any pizza, we'll hook you up with a free pizza later. That's the pizza now and the free pizza later. Get even more with the Hut hookup. Order now, only on the Pizza Hut app. No one outpizza's the Hut.
Welcome to a vacation that's so much more with Norwegian Cruise Line. I love more.
Jesus. She's 0-3 in marriage. This is terrible. I'm unmarried. I can't speak. W. Glaze. Oh snap! American Ninja Warrior.
If you work hard enough, you can achieve anything.
That's what Ninja Warrior is.
I did not realize American Ninja Warrior was still going on.
Some news concerning a WWE Hall of Famer, the baddest man, the making of Mike Tyson.
Look, I don't. I'm gonna tell y'all since nobody watches my stream. I was contacted about something about an upcoming documentary. That's all I'll say. But if you're watching a documentary, my name pops up. Y'all message me. Y'all message me. Let me know, please. But it's probably the coolest thing that I've ever been contacted about. But I don't believe things until they happen, right? Because for all I know, shit gets cut. So I'll believe it when I see it.
Muy bien, Santos. ¿Por qué?
Santos Escobar. Kenny Uso podcast needs to hurry up. I had a podcast. It was literally that's why the whole Kenny for your thoughts thing came from. I had a podcast. Guys, by the way, we're $20 away from me shooting off this money gun. So $20 more to support my friends over at Unamas, and we'll shoot off the gun. That's all we need. Who's gonna do it? You know, if 20 people donated $1, was there was a church. He's like, lock them doors. I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He's like, lock them doors. He's like, if we get $5 from all of y'all, we could get our goal. I'm like, you don't do that. You don't lock the door. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I was gonna jokingly say, 20 of y'all donate $1. We hit our goal for the night. You know, can I tell you that I forgot that tomorrow is friggin' Worlds Collide? Because I remembered obviously Money in the Bank, but I'm like, oh shit, I forgot they're stacking that pay per view like, no, don't let Alyssa's not donating the 20 because she's gonna nope.
But they found a suitable replacement. The greatest luchador of all time, Grande Americano, is gonna climb the ladder.
Grande Americano is numero uno.
I find my own way into the history books tomorrow when I defeat the king.
No, there's no way. There's no way I would.
In all of Lucha Libre, the AAA Mega Championship.
He said championship, but I thought he said shit.
¿Crees que le vas a ganar? Sí. ¿Al vikingo? Tú no tienes idea. Sí. ¿Quieres ser vikingo? Mira. Sí. Sí. ¿Qué? ¿Sí qué?
Ispenta, el cero, miedo.
That's funny. Yeah. Funny when El Grande puts you both through a ladder all night.
Can you rather die than says he loves Alyssa? You know? Am I just like really behind? I don't see no Ray Phoenix. It's Tiffy time. Kenny J greater than Jay. I appreciate you. That's not true, but I appreciate you. Oh my god, it's Tiffany Stratton. What time is it? It's Tiffy time. Fun fact, Tiffany Stratton says that she does her own hair and makeup. So she doesn't use the makeup ladies or the makeup team that's there. Phoenix is a SmackDown guy. Penta is on SmackDown right now. Yeah. But so Gucci, to me this is one of those things where you got to like take the logic out of it cuz you're completely right. You're completely right. But why are they not doing that? So that it's a bigger moment when that happens. They don't just want to waste it on this. They want it. For example, I give you an example. What if Phoenix comes out and saves his brother tonight, and then they look at each other and they do like the stare down and they go like, yeah, like that's a bigger moment than just, oh, let them team up tonight. So Phoenix saves him, saves Penta tonight. They do the stare down and then they like reunite per se. It like lets us know like, oh, they can team down the road.
I became the it girl of WWE, which is why I can see
Right, and exactly that. Phoenix is not in the Money in the Bank, so again, these are Money in the Bank competitors. Like it makes more sense.
and pull someone off a ladder and then reach for the stars. I mean,
Tiffany's a terrible baby face. Like this is not working. I disagree. I've actually really enjoyed. I think to me it wasn't working.
but it doesn't matter
Um,
because
but I think somewhere in between the Charlotte feud, somewhere
be revolving.
in between the promos, she switched, where she went like she knew it wasn't working, and that Charlotte was getting her number, and then I feel like Tiffany really just cranked up the baby face, and she did a really good job of like to me like not being like hi guys I love you, but like really changing like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a subtlety. It's like she still kind of has like that sassy attitude, but like changed it to a baby face. Oh shit! It's Rhea Ripley. I didn't expect that. Barbenheimer's back. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes.
2.5 weeks ago, earning her way to Money in the Bank.
There's a lot of star power in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match tomorrow, but for me, and probably the majority of our fans, this woman, Rhea Bloody Ripley, has to be the ultimate stairwell
You're. I like that one. You're entitled to your opinion. You're wrong, but you're entitled to your opinion. It's all good fun, guys. We're all teasing. Kenny, your ex-wife is here. I mean, you ain't wrong.
Money in the Bank just 2 hours down the road tomorrow, and with that, everybody has come to Friday Night SmackDown.
It's alright. Just doing a tweet. So here's a I don't know a controversial take I guess. Seeing everyone online seems to hate her, but like I still feel like you run with Rhea. Like you run with Rhea for a lot of things, and it's okay. Like I don't know why people think that like they start calling her Rhea Hogan and stuff like that. It's like okay, but until people get the reaction that Rhea Ripley gets, why wouldn't you run with her? Do I think she should win Money in the Bank? No, I want Naomi to win because I think Naomi can do amazing things with that briefcase. However, I wouldn't necessarily be mad. Who the fuck's coming out? Oh, Stephanie Vaquer. I wouldn't be mad if Rhea wins, but yeah, like again, like Tay said it best. Naomi needs to win. I think is the better way to say it. Stephanie Vaquer, I think like she doesn't need it. She can get the title another way. Like I think it'd be too soon, maybe.
The following contest is a six-woman tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Vaquer.
You do understand the women that just came out? Tiffany Stratton, listen to the reaction. Rhea Ripley, listen to that reaction. Stephanie Vakir, huge reaction. Alexa Bliss, biggest reaction so far. My Alexa just went off because I said Alexa.
Another woman headed to Money in the Bank, a five-time world champion, the mysterious and perplexing Alexa Bliss.
And this match on Friday Smackdown presented by Twisted Tea, Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly.
On July 12th, a classic returns. Louder, tougher, and hitting harder than ever.
Speaking of Alexa, yep. I don't like Mark Nash. I like Mark Nash, but I get why you don't like him. Because he's got more of like a sports announce voice. So I get it. Just got kicked out of my apartment because of the no pets policy. I don't have a dog. What in the actual fuck? What? You gotta get some emotes. Do the emotes not work? I thought they did. I thought I had a few of them. We'll fix that if not. Then again, it was 9 months ago. They probably took them away from me.
Looks like we've told people Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. For the last time. Goodbye, my friend.
You only have 2 emotes, so at least we have 2, but we gotta get more. They have Mike Rome, and for NXT they have a couple of backups who I really enjoy. I get it, but we also don't know the situation, right? Like Mike Rome, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, wanted to go to NXT because he didn't want to travel as much anymore. I do miss Samantha Irvin, I'll tell you that much. And they were so loud barking with Steph Reed. He didn't even know what he did.
It's possible to raise a family, to pursue other things, and still further your education.
And you can do it too from all over the country. I live in Massachusetts. I live in Texas.
I live in California. I live in Pennsylvania.
I'm from Florida. I'm from Virginia.
In North Carolina and St. Louis. From Tennessee.
And I'm from Georgia. Regardless of where you live across the country, earn your degree at SNHU. Visit snhu.edu. This week only, large 2-topping pizzas at Domino's are just $6.99 each when you carry
He recently became a dad and he doesn't have to travel as much, right? And so it's like he ain't gonna go back to the main roster. Oh snap! $7 pizza. Lay, Domino's is $7 this week. Your favorite. Up, Alyssa. Thank you for the $20. So we've officially met our goal. Lay, money gun, come. We're gonna shoot off this money gun. We're ready. Come. Stand right there. Stand right here. I'm not. Ready? Abe, you want to do the honors?
No.
No?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ah! No. No, the battery's dying, I think. There it is. Oh my god, I need to show you all the mess on the floor right now.
Shoot more.
That's it. It emptied it. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes. I shouldn't say that. Sorry, we got Wayne on the mind. You should have used real money. Did you expect me to convert this money?
Money.
So I'll just save $100 and we'll put them in there.
Money.
Collect this money. It's your college fund. This was supposed to be for college, but I cashed it out instead for string purposes. I'm just kidding. It's not even real money.
Alrighty.
Just take out like 21s. These are $1,000. Look, they're $1,000 each.
Bye.
Bye. You gotta go to bed soon. Oh, it's Naomi. Oh my god, you should see the floor though. It's so bad. It's so bad. To use real cash next time. I hate y'all. I hate every single one of you all. But thank you. We've hit our $100 goal for the night. So I thank you all so much. She's not your wife, Kenny. She says it's Roxanne Perez. Oh, they're using like her old graphics, right? Isn't that like when she was a babyface? Did she ever give the terms of? I don't think she ever said I had to say something nice. She did. I missed it. What did she say? Those were the terms to say something nice. Okay. Alyssa's really smart and really funny, and she makes me laugh. And I don't hate her as much as I let on. That's the nicest thing I could say, that I don't hate you as much. Well, it didn't happen. I already said it. It's Julia. Oh, that graphic's sick. The what they showed up there. I'm glad that was difficult for you. Did they remix her theme? Am I crazy? Or has she had that remix? Because that's definitely different from the one that got released on iTunes, or on iTunes. You hear me? Jesus, that I just dated myself. They got released on streaming. Could we talk? Okay, so Tay, I was saying this about the Roxanne Twitter situation. Like, I get weird on stuff like that because I saw everybody was trying to like support her and stuff, but it's just like, to me, situations like that where her privacy's been like invaded and like they're putting out her address, it's like the more we talk about it, the more people are like, what are they talking about? Oh, I guess Roxanne Perez had her address leaked. Okay, so to me, it's like we're almost adding to it by talking about it. So it's just this weird spot where sometimes I'm just like, yo, if the right people know about it, talk about WWE, and authorities were contacted and like they're protecting her and doing stuff, it's kind of like maybe we should stop talking about it so that people aren't like, because everybody kept tagging that account too, and it's just like the more you tag the account, the more people are going to see that address. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just a weird thing where I think a lot of us are almost like detrimental, even though we're like trying to help. And that's why I was just like, look, everybody means well. And that's why I can't be like, oh, stop doing that stuff, guys. Because, like, everybody means well. Everybody's trying to protect her and stuff. So it was just, I just gave, like, some food for thought of, like, maybe we should stop. Especially since Adam Pierce basically said, like, hey, guys, we know about it. If you know, kind of thing. And I thought, like, right there is probably where everybody should have stopped. Of, like, okay, it's being taken care of. Like, we don't have to, like, worry about her necessarily anymore. Um, that's my opinion. Again, it's strictly an opinion. And again, just a provocative thing, like, for next time. Wait, Gucci, what are you watching? I don't know what the fuck's on. What else is on tonight? You said something nicer, and now it's time to bully Alyssa harder. Oh, TNA against all odds. Oh, I didn't realize it was even airing at the same time.
And it's What's Your Story special guest Chris Angel this week. That is available
Tay, exactly that.
at your podcast.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Is like that's where I said again an opinion, but that's where people to me got selfish, where now it became a point of discussion, and became a point of like I want to be in the drama, as opposed to like trying to help her. They're like, why is this account still around? Why is this? And it's just like, guys, you made noise. It got to where it needed to get to. They protected her. Now you're just talking to talk and like making it about you. You know what I mean? Like again, it's one of those things. Like we all love drama, right? So again, it's just my opinion. It's like once it got to Adam Pierce and he tweeted out what he did, I think the responsible thing to do was to just not talk about it anymore. But especially like I never forget somebody got like pictures leaked. I'm not gonna even say who, and everybody was like hashtagging her like we support this person, and I'm like, guys, you're just drawing attention to it. Like last thing I want is like people saying we support Kenny if like private stuff got leaked to me, because then it's like you're just showing people that stuff happened to me. I don't know. I I hated how under the vague Adam Pierce tweet, people were going out of the way to use her name underneath and post specific things about it. Like obviously, he was trying to be hush hush and only speak to those who already know exactly what I'm getting at. And it's why when I posted about stuff, I literally said, like, in situations like this, I didn't use a name, I didn't do anything because, again, it's like, what do you mean leak my true feelings about it? I've been completely transparent about my feelings of Alyssa, and there are none. I hate her, but seriously, thank you, Alyssa. I really do appreciate it, and it's kind of nice to know like I could walk in there on Sunday when they're doing their big pop up and just hand them $100, and say like, hey, we got some money for you. And again, I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I think we're gonna stream Money in the Bank. I every penny that I get up until then, I wanna donate to their cause. I'm gonna leak Kenny's true feel, but like guys, don't leak my address. Hatred is a feeling and it's mutual. Well, see, at least we're on the same page now. Um, so guys, full disclosure, I do have my daughter. My parents are out of the country, so it's one of those things where the reason I'm so unsure is because like I don't want to just be streaming and you know her not having fun, but I'm gonna feel it out. Obviously check my schedule. At the very least, I'll do Money in the Bank, but I'm gonna try to do Worlds Collide depending on what we have planned. Um, and as long as there's no damn Sunday pay per view. Me and Kenny's hatred for Alyssa is one of the few things we can agree on. 100%. 100%. I can understand Kenny hating me, but why you, Ember Flame? Why not? Why not?
Speaking of toasted, hey pal, looking crispy. Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
The first time you tried
All right, guys. Be right back.